guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a little demo and review on the new Nars. It's called the new Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'll put a picture of it right here. So funny story before I get started. I have not actually purchased this foundation. I got samples of it. That may be cheating, but it's okay. It's a foundation. I got a sample of it. I've been trying it these past 2 weeks or so, and I can honestly say I really like it so far. So now, like I say, I always like to try things before I review them, just so I can give it a few chances before doing, a full review. So today, this is what I have on. I personally really like it. I'm actually gonna go buy this foundation today. Another funny story, well, just a fun fact. I'm normally Tahoe in Nars line, and in this particular foundation I am Syracuse, which is the same shade as my sister. I think I just got a little bit lighter, so now we're the same shade, so now we can go buy it together versus buying two separate, which is pretty cool. So to start, I'm going to show you guys my demo, how I applied this foundation, and then we'll go over some of the specifics and details about the foundation. So if you want to see the demo, please keep watching. So first things first, obviously I have moisturizer on, I have my regular eye cream on, and I have my robe on too, because it's my favorite thing to use. So I'm going to start off with my rose gold elixir. This is one of my favorite things to use when I know I'm using a long wear or matte type of foundation. So I'm just going to, like I showed you guys before, dot like 6 dots on my fingers. I have kind of like combination skin, so then I put the excess on my neck, chest. It's really hydrating, so regardless, it's just really good. I love it. So and then my next thing that I always do before foundation is I color correct. So I go in with my Anastasia cream contour palette, which you guys know that I love to use, and I always go in with the salmon color. And I go in with my Sephora 57 brush. This is like a concealer brush, just to conceal. I put the excess a little bit on other dark spots. So this is it's supposed to do the opposite, like counteract the darkness. So my darkness is not blue or purple, it's just like brown, like dark. And it's genetic. My dad has the same thing. My sister has it a little bit, but not as bad as I do. And then my brother does too, but he's much darker than me, so you can't really tell. So I go in with that, and I also put a little bit on my the bridge of my nose, because I also have a little bit of darkness there. So I'm using the color Syracuse. Normally, okay guys, normally I am Tahoe. That's like my perfect shade normally. But for some reason in this formula, Tahoe was like a little dark. I don't know if it's my skin, that I'm just like not as tan as before, or it's the actual formula that made Tahoe like a smidge, it's like a smidge darker, but like I can't really contour as good. It's just, and then you can kind of tell the difference on my neck and my face from the Tahoe color, which I didn't really like. So my sister's Syracuse, and this color actually looked good on her, so I think it could be just me. It could honestly be just me. So I think I have a lot on. So I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender and just blend all of this out. So my initial reaction to this foundation was, holy cow, this is good coverage. And my sister even watched me use it the first time, and she was like, it said like luminous, so she assumed she doesn't like luminous foundations because she's really greasy. She's really oily. And then she was also like really impressed. She was like, wow, I want to try it too. And we got a bunch of samples of this actually, because she actually used to work at Sephora, so she has friends there, and then they gave us like 4 of these little things to try it out. So as you can see, the coverage is like amazing, and then the color is just, it's like not too yellow, not too orange. It's like, for me, these Nars colors, especially Tahoe, has like a very true olivey undertone, because that's like my undertone. I'm more of like an olivey. And this Syracuse is not too bad either. It's a little bit more on the yellow side as far as like undertone, but it still works good with my skin tone, which I love. So this coverage is like bomb. So good. And usually full coverage foundations usually are like a little bit matte or drying, because they're so like full coverage. It's very hard to find a very like medium to full coverage foundation that's like hydrating. So this is the coverage of this Nars, and like I said, my way to see how well this covers, and mind you, I didn't put a lot on. I put like a decent amount, and my way to tell is these little dark spots that I have on my face. You literally can't even see it, like, at all. I wish I could zoom in, but I can't because the camera is too far. So like, just by looking in the mirror, all I can see is, just because they're a little bit raised, so I just see them, you know, a little bit because of the texture. But as far as like color, because they're a little bit darker, it's like so nice, like super like flawless. I'm really feeling this right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and conceal because this pink is kind of throwing me off. So I always use my Rainforest of the Sea concealer, and then I also like to go in a little bit with my Born This Way Naturally Radiant concealer, just to kind of tone it down a little. It looks good. It blended really well with my concealer. My concealers are like hydrating, natural, water-based, so they're normally really good with blending with anything that's maybe a little bit more matte, on the matte side, and I've never had issues with them. Now if I were to use something like more mattifying, like a concealer, I don't know. They look really luminous, very hydrated. I feel like I have a lot of like this light is making me look like I just put a bunch of oil on my face, which I did. But I go ahead and set it with my Born This Way setting powder, which has been one of my faves, and I'm using a mini beauty blender, a mini eye sponge from Real Techniques. I actually got the holiday pack that was for the holidays, $50 with 12 different, some of them came like double, so in all it was 16 different little beauty sponges, all of different sizes, different ways to use them for different things, and I got it on sale for 24 bucks. What a steal, right? What a freaking steal. So I was really excited when I saw that at Ulta, because that's where they were selling it, at Ulta. I was like, oh heck yeah. Alright, I'm back. So this is a finished look, and I honestly, I love it. Don't mind my hair. I know it's something different. This is actually my natural hair. So I am also doing a video on my favorite hair products, so please stay tuned for that one. But anyways, off topic. I'm just loving this Nars foundation right now. Like, it is literally giving me life. Just the coverage of it, and I'm looking in my mirror, that's why I'm looking away. The coverage of it is so good. Super, I feel like it's full coverage, even with that one layer that I put on. If this is not enough for you, you can go ahead and do another layer because it does not feel heavy at all. I did set it with a MAC, with one of my MAC powders. It's not one of the super, it's not a foundation powder, it's like a setting powder. Just because it did feel a little sticky because I did put the oil, so I like it to be, you know, very set. And I think it looks amazing right now. So it's 5:20 already, unfortunately. So I am a little bit late in the day to, you know, do like a 13-20 hour wear. I mean, who knows? I could maybe sleep with it. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. But I will wear it throughout the day, and I'll check in at the end of the night. I promise I will remember. I'm going to leave myself a reminder on my phone to do a check-in at the end of the night. So far, I love the way the makeup applied. You know, my contour, my bronzer, everything looks pretty good. So right now, this is like a 2 thumbs up for me. So a little information on this foundation, if you have not heard about it, I pulled it up on my phone on the Sephora app. So it is called the Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. So it is claiming to be a very long wearing foundation. I have worn it throughout other days, and it's, you know, been pretty good. It doesn't, you know, fade. It looks just as good as it does now towards the end of the night. That's just my previous experiences with it. So let's see how it goes today. Hopefully it's no different. It has a lot of shades actually, and I know a lot of people have been, you know, some companies have been getting a lot of backlash because of the shade ranges that they're coming out with, and it's just not enough. Like, you know, I'm gonna throw that out there, Tarte. You did not have my shade. A little upset, but it's fine. Like, whatever. There's other great foundations out there that do have our shade. So yes, this Nars came out with a lot of shades. So it has 33 skin matching shades to fit all skin tones and undertones. So yes, I do fully agree with that, because like I said in the demo, it doesn't have like a too much of a pinky undertone. It doesn't have too much of a like red or yellow. It's like really true skin tone, which not a lot of foundations are like that. So I really did like it. It is claiming to be medium to full coverage for all skin types, and it says Nars first 16-hour foundation has a lightweight, breathable, fade-resistant formula and features medium to full buildable coverage in 33 shades. And it has a blend of raspberry, apple, and watermelon extracts to help support skin's elastic fibers to smooth and improve skin's appearance over time. So, I mean, I don't know, I don't wear it every day, but I am normally Tahoe in Nars. So if you're looking to see what shade and you're kind of my skin tone, I am so I'm normally Tahoe and Nars. So if you have other Nars products and you're like Tahoe, Syracuse, Tahoe is like a smidge too dark for me in this particular line. It could be that I got lighter because I haven't been out in the sun. You know, who knows, but in this particular line I did get Syracuse, or I am going to get Syracuse. I am like a NC 45 in MAC if you want to use that as reference. So I am going to go about my day because I've started super late, unfortunately, and I will try to check back in as late as I possibly can and see how this holds up. So see you guys later. Alright guys, so it is officially 11:40 and it's late. I'm tired. I was literally about to go to sleep, but I said no, I need to do my last check-in, or do my check-in. So the foundation, I think, held up pretty well. What didn't hold up, surprisingly, is my concealer. And it normally does, which is kind of strange. But other than that, I think everything else held up pretty well. My skin still looks pretty covered up. My dark spots on my face are still pretty covered up. The only complaint I have is my under eyes, which has nothing to do with the foundation. I am a little bit greasy on my nose, a little bit on my face, but not like crazy greasy. I know my hair looks a little crazy. I've been laying on the couch trying to relax. So overall, I think it looks great. I would recommend it. I give this foundation 2 thumbs up because it's very good coverage. It's long lasting. I didn't give it enough hours, obviously, but from other times that I have used it, it has been really good long wearing foundation, and it's just not super heavy, and it doesn't feel like I have pounds of makeup on. Okay, so I hope you guys have been able to get a little bit more information about this foundation, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you have any questions about shade, and I'm about to go take this makeup off and go to bed because I am tired. So hope to see you guys in my next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.